Franchise fans, I'm back on the sticks. It's week 18, and my opponent is the New York Jets, which right now is leading my division. After this week is over with, people, it's a new season. Everybody will be 0-0. And right now, I am the 5th seed. So I went from 6th to 5th. And if the playoffs would start right now, my opponent would be Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, man. I'm ready for the playoffs. It's been a long season. My guys has improved throughout the season. The rookies have stepped up and made some plays. Matt Jones is a superstar. Tyquan Thornton, overall 76. Demario Douglas, 76. On the defense side, Keon White, 82. Marte Mapu, 84. Christian Gonzalez, 89. Isaiah Bowden, 78. Speed, 77. So, overall, we start off slow, and we made a huge impact. I'm looking forward to this game, because this game right here determines who take the number 3 or the number 5th seed. Week 18, man, this is the Mayhem franchise league, and I'm just waiting for my opponent to hit me up. So hopefully I can get this win. We kind of even up. Offense 81, defense 85, overall 82. I think last time we played each other, I can't remember, I won. I beat 24-17. Matt Jones threw 2 interceptions. He passed for 214 yards. Stevenson, Elliott combined for like 85 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tyquan Thornton showed up. Mike performed. Stevenson, Elliott, Parker, Brown. Let's go to the defense side. Tackles, Peppers. Tackles for loss, Wise, Uche, Barmore. Any sacks, Uche. Interceptions, Jones, Duggar, Jones. So I got 3 interceptions on Aaron Rodgers. So basically, if I win this game, people, I will take over the division, because I already beat him the first time we played each other. Wow. And they get my invite. So like I tell everybody, follow me, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. You can also hit that notification button if you want to keep up when I come on and start playing my games live. Until then, let's get this game popping. Very important game. Very important game. Oh, man. Good luck, man.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started, and we are underway in Foxborough. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run once more with Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Come on, Zeke. We don't got time for that. Get back over and get in the huddle, man.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now Jones. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that earns them a fresh set of downs. The Patriots at 11-5 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Throwing Jones. They'll get this to Elliott. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. You talk about this Jets defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5. I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Running left is Stevenson. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body
3-3-5
so that he can't get
defense.
There. Sometimes
yeah,
your hands get too involved.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20.
Oh, I know what that means.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Finna light it up. Finna kill that defense.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week.
That's all I need to see. 3-3-5. Yeah, that's all I need to see.
It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw.
I'm about to kill that defense.
Interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Why can't jump? Oh man, linebacker. God, I forgot.
Lazard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
3-3-5. Guaranteed.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach? And he lost the football. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss.
Interesting.
When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
How you knew my man was open over there?
Out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this
All right,
time
defense.
as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, man. I got to sweep this guy.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
All right, defense.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Get 300. Get 30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over. Jam. Back north.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's
all right,
made at the
let me play.
28. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd
Let's
down.
play.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
26.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Cook following the penalty, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes
Cook by the fumble.
in the drive, dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 6 yards away. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
All right, let's run this back.
Block
there, block there.
From the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Marcus Jones.
You start running, man.
He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Patriots. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Somebody else want to play? Golly.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good start to the drive.
Strip it.
Out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He got 29 yards that time. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every threat. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well.
Ooh.
Kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
With that 3-3-5 defense.
Make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
What the world face? Oh, I'm finna say.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Look at the 3-3-5.
So penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a new.
Look at that 3-3-5. There I go again.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, it's a touchdown right here.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is good. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
Got him this time.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Marte Mapu, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
That's the way to go on halftime. That's the way to go.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
Fumble, 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 fumble.
We'll go back and review, so to speak.
Come on, man.
Everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Now Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. To throw is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup. Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock.
They're going to run up the middle
before you run your 2nd down play.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Give up 3 points to shut him down right here.
Now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run with
he ain't going nowhere. He's going to give up 3 points here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Flushed out right. They still can't get him.
Just give up 3 points.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here.
3 points.
Stop them and back to him. Find him. Find him.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw. Jones being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat. And if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
He's going to field this at the 4. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Hey, 88. Don't let Kelly.
Rodgers now to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70% right now.
70%.
Now that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Give me that. God.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Dang.
They decided the opportunity was there to launch a deep ball, but he was unable to get away.
If that was Gonzalez, he would have got it.
Couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Patriots take over.
Trying to make some plays now.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice time.
Keep on picking that defense.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jones.
Touchdown.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
What a comeback so far. Game is not over. It's the fourth quarter.
And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go. Come on, defense. Somebody need to make a play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
But his offense hasn't been at their best here. They've made some mistakes. They've been frustrated. They've been largely shut down. But then you look up and say, wait a second, this is a one-score game. So they're still very much in this, and they're on the move here with a first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Catch is made by Hardman. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage that time for the
Give up 3
Jets.
points.
46 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major
Watch the
step
run.
towards getting there with that big play right there.
Watch the run.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Watch the
That's
run.
good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. Cook up the gut. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right.
If I give up a touchdown,
he
got to go for 2 points.
I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Cook. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. Second down, goal to go. Cook.
Cool.
Into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Nothing there. Nothing ain't going to be there.
Rodgers to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they're able to throw it in for the the two-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Oh, Lord, hey, that sorry defense again.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he takes this up to the
I don't know why the Mars keep on picking up dumb play.
They had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He's got Elliott, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. To throw is Jones. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Jones. And he gets this to Thornton. Well, the Patriots get timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Week 17, 18. If I get this touchdown, do I want to go for 2 points or not?
Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he just
if I get this touchdown.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. I see you nodding your
Do I want to go
head.
for 2 points or not?
Decision at this stage of the game, out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion.
Yeah, I go for 2 points.
You're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
No, well,
Sack. They'll have to use a timeout here.
You can have this game.
A defensive penalty. They'll be looking at one final play. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's
Yeah, you can have it. Good game, man. I think I'll take the 16.
And with that, the ball game is over. This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty,
I think I stick with the 6 seed.
in the game that the offense gets. They did.
Fifth seed. I play Jacksonville. Or maybe him. Yeah, I'll stick with that. And then let me look at the standing. Oh, man. Okay, so it's already locked. Yeah, Browns ain't gonna make it, so awesome. Yeah. So the AFC is locked. I'm gonna stick with that. So that being said, you know what? It's playoff times. I'm in the playoffs. I'm proud of my team. Our record is 11-6, and that's fine with me. But you know what? It's something new that I'm doing right now. And after every game, I have to ask my players, how does it feel to get this victory? I didn't get a victory, but we're in the playoffs. So my players, how does it feel to be in the playoffs? Yes, sir. We're in the playoffs, baby. Pats Nation, back on the map. Can't wait for playoff times. To all the people that follow me, continue to follow me. Share my videos to your friends and loved ones. And those who are new to the channel, subscribe, hit that like button, and a notification. Until then, I'm out, ladies and gents.